We pledge love and loyalty to be country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. At this sweet land we love. We not for make them fall.
Sierra Leone is indeed a land rich in natural resources, including diamonds, gold, bauxite, and rutile, along with a vast potential for agriculture and fisheries. However, the shadows of its past, most notably the brutal civil war from 1991 to 2002, continue to haunt the nation. The war, fueled by corruption, economic disparity, and the infamous Blood Diamond, left deep scars on the social, political, and economic fabric of the country. The politics of grievance, characterized by deep-seated resentment and divisions along ethnic, regional, and partisan lines, remains a dominant force in Sierra Leone's political landscape. These grievances often stem from historical injustice, perceived marginalization of certain groups, and the legacy of corruption and nepotism in government. As a result, the political discourse and interactions in Sierra Leone are frequently charged with mistrust and antagonism, impeding efforts to build a unified national identity. This fractured political climate has significant implications for nationhood and development. The continuous cycle of blame and counter-blame between political parties has diverted focus from critical developmental policies and reforms. Public institutions struggle with inefficiency and corruption, further eroding citizens' trust in the government. Consequently, national unity remains elusive, with regional and ethnic loyalties often taking precedence over a collective national identity. The lack of a cohesive national vision undermines development efforts, as political instability discourages foreign investment and disrupts long-term planning. Social cohesion is also compromised, with communities remaining divided along political and ethnic lines. For Sierra Leone to progress towards true nationhood and sustainable development, it is essential to address these historical grievances, promote inclusive governance, and foster a political culture that prioritizes national interests over partisan gain.
Yes, fumble them. On a good evening, on a good afternoon, good day. Ikusha, ikabo, musaiva on a day. Afuma mina piari sekeno, bondesia. Yana gawiena. You see, if Sierra Leone get for go before, if Sierra Leone get for change, now we the Sierra Leoneans get for take the onus for do that. Since after the last botched election, Loyeri Bokutin, Echo Morgan they come, ECOWAS go come, international community go come, but 30 day, none of them no reach. And up till now, the same old game, the same old things are going on. As a matter of fact, in the coming days, the capital city of Sierra Leone therefore begin experience total blackout. A city that is the capital of a country with so much potential, so much resources. That place not clean, and not get water supply, and not get power supply, The roads are not good. People are living in squalor. And we have a leadership where every day it fly. If we now look the flyer where I make the what you want to make today, I specifically say Julius Maada Wonnie travel Sierra Leone and meet. Travel Sierra Leone. Travel Sierra Leone. What do I mean by this? This man tell we say, and they go out for go clean image. Me no know that tell and say, then they clean image of a country. A country's image is never clean. A country's image depends on the ethical and moral standards established within the country. You're not going to go talk to nobody about image or drawing. And they go for clean image. Since he came to power in 2018, if I'm not wrong, estimatedly, he don't travel, let me see, 84 times, estimatedly. It may be more, it may be less. But if we take him on the average, say he's doing 14 trips per annum, he don't travel 84 times, plus or minus. And what in the country don't gain from that, from 2018? No electricity, no proper running water, no health, sanitation, no good roads. The roads, they always been good in Sierra Leone. Now we see them, they all the damage gradually, especially in the city of Freetown, Usai, they don't clear all the forest and the hills. Now as rain come, all the water they flow over land kingdom. And this is the man who says he's going to clean a country's image. Added to that, recently we see all the international accusations pointing finger at him and his family for a convicted criminal in Europe. A criminal will get conviction in 2 countries in Europe. And this is the man still traveling. Now we get for ask, this travel or this man they travel, is it in the interest of the country? If it is in the interest of the country, can he come public to us and tell us what he has achieved within this period all the way they travel? We get a right to ask that question because Sierra Leone operates what is called Freedom of Information Act. So, we did demand from Julius Maada Wonnie full disclosure of all the travel-related expenditures where it undertake from 2018 to now. We call on the Parliament of Sierra Leone, when are the constitutionally authorized, the Constitution of Sierra Leone, I know they say the other laws them, of the Constitution of Sierra Leone clearly give the power of oversight to the Parliament of Sierra Leone. We call on the Parliament of Sierra Leone for make them do an inquiry. Let we know exactly how much they don't spend from 2018 to now on travels. And how much people they don't travel, for which reason whether they travel with the president. Because from 2018 to now, we not see one change We frog young, pull tumba. Not away only they get kakwes. If there was going to be any change from these travels, we don't see them. But instead, the things are going from worst to worst every day. People and they die slowly because of want of responsible governance. Now, even the internationals who been a try for cop the country, they give half money here and there, so things go they work, they don't begin, they get annoyed. And still with the see this travel they go on. As we speak, that man is not in Sierra Leone. He's somewhere in Europe. Doing what? Is the office of the presidency now in the air? Let we know. Doing what? Now every conference where they call you for go, don't you have a team of people running Sierra Leone where for the golden conferences then they? Now every conference you for hire private jet for go. Then travel, all this man they travel. Not some money where they get from other side, not from the state money they take this, the money for pay for them private jets then they. And anytime he go, it cost the country millions of dollars. On the average, we were spending something between $2 and $5 million for travels alone. The money then they're able to do a lot of things in Sierra Leone. That money they able repair and equip up to 10 clinics in Sierra Leone every year. That money they able buy up to 30,000 books for picking them in Sierra Leone. That money where they spend so you able pay up to 50 nurses. People who take care of the health of Sierra Leoneans, you able pay 50 of them every year. Why are we spending all these monies? And if what he was going for was really in the interest of Sierra Leone, why we not see them they reflect in the economy? Why we not see investments in Sierra Leone? Who is fooling who? What is there that we are not being told about these travels? Is it connected to the travel ban where the government of the United States don't give to Sierra Leone? Because anytime this man moves around, he's going with a crowd. And most of the time, we understand, say, then people are not, they turn back in a salon. Is he doing alien trafficking? The how they clean the office of the country, where they clean the name of the country, if they use the highest office in the country for do alien trafficking, which is a crime. Is there any other crime being committed that we don't know about? It's high time Sierra Leoneans get serious and begin ask certain questions. The other day, in my last program, I talk and I say, the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Chapter 2, Section 5B, A and B, clearly state who has the powers in Sierra Leone. The Constitution is clear that sovereignty belongs to the people of Sierra Leone and that authority for the governance of Sierra Leone is derived from the mandate of the people. That one is very clear. So if things go wrong, the people then get right for ask. And the people is every Sierra Leonean, not a set of people in politics. Every Sierra Leonean get a right for ask a question because Every Sierra Leonean is part of the ownership of that sovereignty. It's high time we begin take we country serious. It's shameful for a country with all the resources we will get. Let the Sierra Leonean not able to sit down in country. We all in a people country, them doing what? Sweet nothing. Because whatever we do, it's very little we are contributing to developing other people's countries. Whereas if now country will be there, maybe the simple things that what they do before help we for make change happen. Sierra Leoneans, this is not about instigating anyone. This is not about creating problem for anyone. When a government has been elected, that government is given a mandate. And that mandate is to take care of the welfare and affairs of the people. If that is not done, the people get right for say, Paddy, thank you. Will not believe say you able this work. But we see in June 2023, where soon they can be 2 years this month, we see a whole election conducted, and up to today, we're not able to get head and tail. We don't know who that win, who that lost, but we get somebody who declare himself winner. And we are talking about democracy. Is that the kind of democracy we want? And this very person who declare himself winner, the very first thing we don't see about him is, one, is nonchalant about the country welfare. He's very nonchalant because if he had any empathy for Sierra Leone, you know, get business for the travel, all this travel. A government has specialized agencies. A government has a lot of technical people who are able to do their job. Why can't these people be sent to go and do their job? And why can't these people go on regular flights, paid per diem on a regular basis? Why is it that one man, I no more for they go up and down? Say they go clean country. Clean what? In this day and age of electronics, in this day and age where Elon Musk don't put over 2,000 satellites up there, we get the capacity for watch anybody inside even in bedroom. What are you going to clean? You think they don't know what is happening in your country? You think you can go and tell them any kind cock and bull story, then believe them? Yeah, they will listen to you. They will not reply to you, but they know better. They know better. So you cannot tell them anything. Why is it that you are wasting the country's meager resources? Why? To what end are you doing this, Julius Maada? To what end? What do you aim to achieve doing all of this? Is it that you're so careless about doing things that you not even care what in the consequences go beyond generations yet unborn, including you own picking them? Or you think, say, you picking them, then go able to live out of Sierra Leone for the rest of their life? You know how the world they go? And fascism, they see the guys up the world soon. And what in that mean? When the fascist movement take over the Western Hemisphere, the black race get for be the first victim. So I don't care how much money you get. If you're not a black man, when that go down reach height, they will deal with you like the Jews were suffered in Germany under Adolf Hitler. Now that you want for you picking them? Don't you have foresight to see that what you're doing is not going to all go well for you and generations yet unborn? Or you think, say, oh, then go sit down other African country. You don't forget what in them pass with you in Ghana. You go there with money, they eat all night. If extension make you come America, I begin beat you like slave. They then grab you there. You can't see the England, they suffer. You know they learn lessons. You know they learn from your mistakes. You think that the right route you did so? You had an opportunity. When a few people they get this opportunity. You had an opportunity to be head of state of a place twice in a lifetime. If I were you, this second term, I've been for do everything for get a legacy where the country not go ever forget. But maybe your legacy now they create so. Yes, we'll not go forget you. We'll not say now you can't do the worst thing since 1961. That will go down in history. But do ya? Do ya? Sierra Leone deserves better. The people deserve better. And another thing I think you forget up your mind now. Sierra Leone belongs to it. And you not say na 8 million people then na Sierra Leone, because some of we not believe say we reach 8 million. Sierra Leone belongs to 8 million people. Anything they do as a public servant in that office where they keep that at the back of your mind, that Sierra Leone belongs to 8 million people. You are not doing a favor to people. They are doing you a favor because they elected you in the first place. Whether not all Salone elect you, whether not few Sierra Leoneans elect you, you owe an obligation to the whole nation because you've given the mandate. In 2018, assumably, you were given a mandate. And since that time, we not see what you don't do with this mandate and misuse and abuse of the mandate. Then on top of that, you always there after people, they kill them. Look, you come in so your man don't can't take yenga. If you not my way get mind, go pull and they know it's gone. Why not people like they kill no more? Go yenga, go fetch the Mawadi Dumbe I man them. They know say God not so constable. It's high time Sierra Leoneans take up the responsibility for their country. Yes, we want change, but we cannot sit and fold our hands and that change happen. We have to find every peaceful means. Every peaceful means. That's our fight, or we not want that again in our country, because in the first place, the first war don't destroy our country. It only destroy the physical infrastructure. The greatest damage what that war do to Sierra Leone, it destroyed the psyche of the people. I can conveniently say over 60% of the people today are traumatized and not normal. I make one match and all funny things that happen, even normal behavior. Sierra Leone is the place where you hear of accidents every day. And most of these accidents, then they take place on a straight road. So you ask yourself, how come the accidents here they be on the straight road? It's all part of the trauma where people and they suffer from that stupid war. So we're not a go there again. We're not a reach that route again. If Sierra Leoneans want to change Sierra Leone, there are paths we can follow that that will bring change. There are paths we can follow. We don't need for go facts, we don't need for go costs, but there are routes we can follow that will bring change. The international community not get any obligation for make this change happen. But if we take the route we need for take, they have no alternative but to come in and say, yes, let this change be, and it will be. So, people of Sierra Leone, and therefore be prepared for take the first step. And that first step is, let us look at our country and ask, is this the country we want to leave for our children and children's children? Don't tell me, oh, me, fine for me, I don't do this day, I don't do... Yes, you have done all of that. But show me what is really stable in what you have done in Sierra Leone. What is sure in what you have done in Sierra Leone. You may have built a house, you may have done this, you may have done that. Do you have electricity in the house? Do you have regular flowing water in the house? Are the streets towards your house well made? The environment, is it safe health-wise? If all of these are no, then you need to do a rethink. And the rethink could take we to the second step. What is that second step? How do we come together as a people? This is not about political party. Don't put political party aside. It no matter if they post APC or SLPP or whatever. Let us look at Sierra Leone and ask, what can we do? How can we do it? For make we country come out from this thing we done the plague we since 1961. Because if we want to be honest, Julius Maada is taking advantage of a societal weakness where don't they exist. Me go say even before independence. And that's it they take advantage of. So can we find that weakness and find a solution to it? And the other thing we'll for do, can we stop glorifying things that are not fit to be glorified in Sierra Leone? Because the minute you try to tell Sierra Leoneans, this is this, this is that, oh, well, this been do so, that been do so. Nobody has done anything in Sierra Leone in terms of development since 1961. I would say, and will prove it, that we've never had independence in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone has always been like a province. Whoever they control Sierra Leone will get to find out, but it has always been like a province in a country. Because from 1961 to now, na bigger, mama tenki ma udepa. And we're not going able to go before that way day. It's not possible. It's not possible that we country make progress if all time we they wait for people for can do for we. Then with a fool we self they call them international partners. Who told you they are partners? These people are there to look for profit. And if that means if I go side where I meet the people them, now they think properly, as he said, and get all the resources, I go take advantage. These are the realities of life. The realities of life that Sierra Leoneans have to begin to face is that this world we live in does not have sympathy. Sympathy not they exist now, yeah? So yet not they. Empathy they. Empathy is, I go do this because it's right for we all. I not go beyond this because I don't want to go too far for create trouble will go affect me. That's empathy. But a Shariat organization, that's the way you have been brainwashed to fool yourselves. There is no sympathy in this world. Some of we will be small with the head and they sing that song. This is a man's world. This is a man's world. It don't matter whether you're a woman or man. Life is meant to be a hard path. And if it is meant to be a hard path, you therefore be prepared for use your mind, for meet others halfway, so that it will be a win-win situation. But this attitude of, hey, let's see the international community, God, yes, God has made us and given us the power to think. Let us use that. God has made us and given us the ability to create. Let us use that. For Sidonum of Fulan, one of the reasons make we country don't reach you side reach so. When it not affect you, you not care. Now when they think on a doorstep, you holla, let all man you sympathy. Life doesn't work that way, Sierra Leoneans. Life doesn't work that way. And the other thing we'll get for try face is that in as much as each of us will be making efforts to contribute, all the individual efforts they go be meaningless if we not get a collective mentality. That collective mentality, that's where you exercise and express empathy. Me want a right, so the next man a right, I get for respect him, I get for work with him. And then say golden rule, do unto others as you want done unto you. They not tell you say, if they don't let the man take advantage by you. Do what you know say, you know, I let them do to you, not do unto person. Do what you want let them do to you to person, instead expect the same from them. That's the golden rule. We get for begin understand them things here for make we able get progress. Otherwise, we go continue to get people who they can take advantage of we. If the Sierra Leoneans be aware of some of them things here and then they treat themselves that way, I don't think we'll be forget the kind leadership the world don't get. Because some people every day they carry, when I get leaders, a poor leadership. Yes, it is poor leadership. That's quite correct. It's poor leadership. But the poor leadership not come on a space camp for them. It not come on the ground come up. It not come under the ocean come up. That poor leadership, now part of me and you. It born between we, it born grow up within we, it take the character where we get. So if we're not able to get good leaders, we need to ask ourselves, are there things wrong about us that we need to look at and change? If there are, can we collectively sit down in peace and with respect for each other, for examine them things here, say, Lord, change this, Lord, left this, Lord, take down there? Are we ready to do that? If we are not ready to do that, then let's stop talking. Let's stop complaining. Let's stop blaming. Because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. The problems of Sierra Leone, as they are today, that a manifestation of who that would be. We have to accept that. If Julius Maada sit down at State House, they misuse with country money, they fly up and down, we not see results. It tell we say, now so we all turn. If they put me there, sometimes at the same thing I go do. Maybe because I they think differently, I go say no, bo, that no waste this money. Instead, like they buy books for them picking, that they pay them nurse them and then doctor them, that they pay them will command them. Maybe I'll do worse. So we need for ask them questions, yeah. We need for examine them questions, yeah. We need for pay attention to some of them things, yeah. Now, we don't see we get a leader where they fly all the time plane load. Sometimes they would not even see videos and they inside the private jets and they make party. I don't see one or two videos. Now the question is, most Sierra Leoneans, because they feel say their country not safe, their country not conducive for them for able to develop themselves, they would prefer to go out of Sierra Leone. And the countries them way most commonly then they go England or America. Well, of course, a few days Scandinavia, very few. And I go assure and say, a very few Sierra Leoneans able to live in Scandinavia. Because here, they're not a force you, but the society gets certain norms and values. We're very strict, the behavior anyhow. Not a communist state, it's free. Nobody they interfere with you. But there are norms in these societies. If you go against them, they will get back at you. Nothing not they well that they will get back at you. So then societies here, they're not fit to we own way of understanding life. That's why even the ones most people can but couldn't run go England go sit on there. Yeah, it's not for them. But for some of us, yeah, it's comfortable. Because we know they go out for fend trouble. Now, the point at issue is with these visa restrictions where they don't put on Sierra Leoneans. And I see today a notice from the American Embassy in Freetown outlining certain conditions. It's just unfortunate I'm not being downloaded before I start this program. The question is, have we been told the real reasons why the visa restrictions there? Because if now overstay, people and they overstay, love face them. People and they overstay all over the world. Yes. People and they overstay all over the world. Even Scandinavia, Norway. I don't get one true encounter of people that who don't come, they not get stay. I had to interfere to assist them, let the case not warm too much. And at the end of the day, they were asked to leave, to go and wait and get certain paper and come back. So if now overstay, I think then get the specialized agencies for deal with the issues then the waitman, when they set up institutions, they know they do guesswork and they work accordingly. And I believe say that ICE then get the mechanisms and everything for able to find out who that overstay and ask them for left the country. Is the American government downplaying what they are intending to do? If you ask me, I go say yes. If you ask me, I go say yes. And I get plenty reasons for justify why I say yes. You see, one point we'll forget clear is that anything we connected with drug issue and drug trafficking, Northern Hemisphere countries, they know they take them lightly. Anything connected with drug issue and drug trafficking, Northern Hemisphere countries now they take a lightly. Why? Unlike Africa, we get very young population, who say over 60% of the population, they below age 25. Northern Hemisphere countries, then get old or aging population. Most of the people in the Northern Hemisphere countries, they are above age 50. Most of them. And then picking them, I don't know what's in the reason, but they're not too keen for the born plenty picking. Some go born one picking, two picking, some not even born picking. So there is this demographic situation where they make them take drug issues very serious. They know say that small young population where then they fed for bring up or can take over from them. If they not secure them, if they expose them to hard drugs, then their civilization they at risk. So anything connected with drugs, they more or less they collaborate and coordinate. Netherlands, no need for talk to America. Say we get somebody in a salon we don't ask for, they not release him, but this man na so. And they know. Even Donald Trump, with all the nice way they make about immigration. Una see the emphasis is or was on South and Central America because the issue is those were the key areas from which drugs may they infiltrate into the United States. Now, they have an information that Sierra Leone has become a major transit point for drugs. There is a geolocational factor about Sierra Leone. I don't try to explain that several times on this platform because I be always look at the advantage of that geolocation to we if we serious for develop the country. Sierra Leone is located in a point where from the Freetown airport you can reach any of the major cities in the Atlantic region within maximum 8 hours flight, which means you can fly direct without stop. Because most of the aircraft now, they do up to 10, 12 hours flight without stopping once they don't fuel. By sea, from the port of Freetown, which is the only natural harbor in the southern hemisphere of the Atlantic region and the only natural harbor in Africa. From the port of Freetown, you can travel by sea to any of the major cities in the Atlantic region, including Bergen, where I am living, within 16 days, if not direct sea trip. So with this geographical location and the fact that a known international dealer has been identified to be close to the first family, a known international criminal has been identified to be in that country, definitely any sober-minded country will begin to think of visa restrictions. And it's not only the United States, let me say this. Very soon, we'll hear announcement from other countries. We therefore begin to understand the gravity of some of them things here for make we begin take we self serious. And another thing I would say, it's unfortunate But the fact that narcotics has been associated with Sierra Leone, the fact that there is an ongoing investigation about Sierra Leone's involvement in international narcotics trafficking, even the one them, like me and you, we don't dey inside Europe or America, we are under constant watch. Whether we like it or not, that's the fact. Everybody associated with Sierra Leone is now a person of interest in the watchway. Who knows? By some stroke of misfortune, sometimes something funny will happen, you fall victim. This is the danger about having reckless government in a country. A part of the danger. Even we were there out here, we are now being watched. We are now being tagged. Well, some may not be watched because one, they already know that and B, they know their status, they know what thing and they do, how then they do them. But even there, then go they do regular checks. That's how the white world operates. Then go they watch you, then they watch your messages on telephone or overhear your messages on telephone, then go they eavesdrop on your communications, etc., etc. This is what we have been exposed to by a reckless bunch of people. And I say this because I want to let people then caution themselves, especially the young ones. Una therefore be careful who they go, who they deal with, until this thing take a different dimension. But the fact of this visa restriction, that nobody, not lie on us say, now because of overstay. Yes, they know there has been alien trafficking done by high-level politicians and officials of Sierra Leone. They know. And I can tell you, say, they may even know where all of these people are residing. If they want them, they go and get them. But the crux of the matter is this drug trafficking, whether they associate with Sierra Leone and the geographic location of Sierra Leone, I don't frighten the Northern Hemisphere countries. One thing we'll need for know, then get some fast boats, military boats, them, where they go at 200 and more kilometers per hour. Anybody get that kind of boat today, you can left Freetown, you reach New York in the next 8 hours. You can left Freetown, you reach Liverpool in the next 8 hours. That is assuming the seas are normal, you know, get waves or anything will cause trouble. All of these factors have been taken into consideration. And I go tell you now this, whether you carry European or whatever nationality passport, when you travel now, as long as that passport carries place of birth, Sierra Leone, you may expect to have problems at airport immigration points. This is the problem where reckless governance don't create for we. And if we think, say, by keeping quiet, making I don't care, that go change, the change or it go get worse. It go get worse because as I speak, I am sure we have more than one drug cartel operating in Sierra Leone as I speak. I'm very sure about it because there's a lot I know about what is being investigated, but I'm not at liberty to discuss them here. I can even tell you that they almost know who they involved. They know side and property day and everything. This investigation had been going on since 2019. So two than just grab overnight. Since 2019, they got wind of Sierra Leone's involvement with narcotic trafficking, and of course, then get backlog record of the same which took place at the time of the Ahmed Tijan Kaba government, come forward to the Ernest Koroma government, when they may do some arrests, some people escape. So now that they are doing a second round of investigation, they are going to be very thorough. They know what they want this time, and they know how they are going to look for it. The only thing Sierra Leoneans get for be careful. You will not mix. You will mix. Continue with your gangsterism. One thing I know, I've never seen anywhere on earth outside drug dealers, their money don't last forever. We don't see Udoyeri, Colombia, we don't see Udoyeri, Mexico, we don't see Udoyeri, Panama, etc., etc. All of these big guys who were lousy at one point have all gone down. Some of them are in prison, some have died in prison, etc., etc. But that's not a choice. Life is a matter of choice. Wetin somebody choose for do, na him right for do am. And you get for be prepared for the consequence. If you choose not for do anything, be prepared also for the consequence. And that consequence is poverty. So, the people of Sierra Leone, it's up to all of us to think of quiet, constructive steps we will take for make we get back with country. Let we not give up on we country. Whatever it is today took time to happen. Whatever it is we wish for achieve, go take some time, but we go get there. Then say, as it is above, so it is below. As it is within, so it is without. That's not the law of correspondence. The difference between good and evil, that's so normal. And you know, they see like a thermometer, you know, they see a gap in the temperatures. You only see the marks. The difference between hate and love, that's so normal. If it is bad now, we can make it good. If we good now, if we're not careful, we will make them bad. It's up to us. It's a matter of choice. If we are ready, we can do it. I'll take a short break, then I will come back.
Dry mango tree. Big man they chop, we they survive. Them sell we dream, we the strive. Who side in Wonnie, land so blessed. Riches they not grown, but we no get rest. We hand them empty, we voice them sore. Tell me why, oh tell me why we poor. Blood na the ground war we don't know. Hand tight, see them no grow. Word them fade like evening sun. Wonder shine, but better still dry. Gold they glitter, but it no get fire. Big man talk sweet, but poison they. Song for freedom, we know they hear they. Uside money, land so blessed. Riches they not run, but we no get rest. We hand them empty, we voice them so. Tell me why, oh tell me why we poor. Picking eye, reflect the sky. Hope not die, we still they try. Rich land, empty hand, we they endure. Wait for answer, heart them pure. Picking a night, reflect the sky. Hope no die, we still the try. Rich land, empty hand, we dey endure. Wait for answer, heart them pure.
Okay, we're back again. This time we dey invite people them for make them calls. Now we get a conversation around what we don't talk about. And meanwhile, I will continue for talk around this issue. We need to ask, why is it that the president they travel all the time? Whose benefit that get for Sierra Leone? Whose benefit? If he didn't get benefit since 2018 to now, we before don't they see the mark na Sierra Leone? I make a say, if frog young and not pull tumba, not to when he done the old they get kakwis. If there was any benefit in all these trips, longest time, 3 years, so for don't begin see the benefit. But we are going 6 years plus. And just the same old thing. Traveling to go and do what? And all them speeches, the one they go and make all over the world. Whose impact that don't get on the daily lives of the people? That we ask. Because we don't see several speeches being done at public places, in universities, etc. What impact has that got on the people of Sierra Leone? How we don't help for change the lives of the people? How we don't help for bring the needed technology and capital for make people and lives change? Who is fooling who? You see, we can sit down and say, oh, how it man do with this? Now big brother do that. But big brother is not going to us. We are coming to big brother. And big brother is not stupid. Big brother takes advantage of our ineptitude to do things properly. The same thing now we do in 400 and more years. We were collaborating, going inland into the forested region. They capture people them. We can't sell to John Hawkins and other people. That's why at times when people keep blaming Europe, I can say, no. Let's begin faced with certain realities. If us not sell, treat not they buy. If us not sell, treat not they buy. We sold ourselves into slavery. Today, we are selling ourselves into what is worse than slavery. Because if you dey, now you dey in charge of a place, you know they take care of yours. They go give what you for take care of yours to other people. Because the fact that the man they buy a private jet, they only know they manufacture jet. They only know they manufacture jet. They'll say, okay, now the country get them. Say, you know, they manufacture jet. They'll say, now in private property, say, you know, they manufacture jet. So whatever money was used to buy that jet is not coming to Sierra Leone. It's going somewhere else. It's going to this very big brother who they make all the noise about. Then a big brother responsible. Why big brother not stop Botswana? Let me ask. Botswana is in Africa. Botswana got independence in 1966. At the time of independence, they had only 22 graduates. They had few secondary school leavers. The country was virtually run by 3 paramount chiefs. The Chwana land, that's what they call that. These people sat down and said, let us make this place for all of us. Then say, okay, we now meet, we sabi, with the men cow, so now we see whose technology we will use for make we meet begin sell all over the world. And pay attention, and that's then develop that. Up to this day, Botswana is one of the few countries in Africa where they export meat all over the world. Then, by 1970s, they discovered diamonds. The diamonds had been there all along. The people them been they use them for decorate their house. They no say na diamonds. When a geological survey was done and it was discovered it was diamonds, all those decorations became valuable. Then the government say, okay, let's do something that will help this country. Then call the Bears Consolidated, say, una law can talk business. But we want 50%. Una go get 50%. Then go into negotiation. Then form a company we then call Debswana. Debswana, now the major diamond mining company in Botswana today. 50% of the profit is given to Botswana. And a place that was almost a desert, because Botswana, there on the fringes of the Kalahari Desert, is today one of the most developed countries in Africa, with a very small population, like we know. They don't begin mine diamond in Sierra Leone from 1928, 29, 30. Let us ask, where is the profit of diamonds in Sierra Leone? How is it shown in our economy? How is it shown in the daily lives of the people? You know, they show because we get the habit for take we and go give away. Zalo man go prefer, he take the thing go give foreigner, he and him brother left Sidom, then they suffer, he say we all do equal. Something is structurally wrong with us. We get for accept that. We get for make peace with that. Otherwise, we go continue forget leaders them where they mislead we. Because as they talk, so they have, yeah, what's in a man they talk? I want to change this, that. I want to make one point clear. I may not be a rich man, but I have what I can live on until I leave this earth. Secondly, I think I don't take good care of who I need for take care of. So, I don't envy nobody for imposition. But what I'm saying is, Sierra Leone belongs to every Sierra Leonean. And it is our moral an ethical responsibility for take the issue up, say, the way where the country they go is not correct. And nobody can take that right from me. Nobody. Honestly, you cannot. I'm protected by the law. I'm also protected by ethical standards. We make I realize, say, it's a duty. It's a duty. If Sierra Leone change, you go in the direction where for go. Not only one way for benefit from them, but it will be a legacy. Be heart go glad to say yes, you don't do something for your country. Yes. So let we try change. Let we try change as a people. Let we try take up the mantle, the challenge. That we left for the elect leaders, them will not care for we. And another thing, we need for the assess the people that will they give leadership. Don't left this thing. Oh, I'm gonna get this qualification. Qualification is not what makes a leader. Banabo Molambo in the village will never go Western school. Maybe a better leader. Because he grew up in an environment where I get empathy. He grew up in an environment where you understand what he means as team leader. A team leader is one who wants people to do their work without having to take it all. Leader, not they get ego. Leader, you for be the least egoistic. Because now you the people and they look up to. Now you the people and they seek direction from. Now you therefore bring people of different nature together. A leader is not for one set of people, especially in the world of politics. If there are 8 million people in a country, 4,500,000 elect you, the rest of the 3,500,000 are your responsibility. It's just like in the trade union. Oh, they go negotiate. Members of the union or non-members, any condition of service will we achieve, all man benefit. All man benefit because all of us together is what makes the wheel turn. This division, this preaching of tribalism, etc., all of it is because we have a dysfunctional leadership. And we get dysfunctional leadership because we the people them, they allow we minds them for dysfunction. They allow we thoughts them for dysfunction. It can beat me at times when I hear people and they talk, divisive talk. And you ask the person, what is now your reason for all this division? They have nothing to justify it. In Sierra Leone, they talk about names. Names this, names that. We are all blood relatives in Sierra Leone. We are all blood relatives. I make you get common surnames across linguistic groups. As a matter of fact, now only one culture in Sierra Leone. One culture. Maybe you get 2 tradition or 3 tradition, I go say. You get the Creole tradition, you get the other tradition we connected with the poorer society, you get the other tradition we connected with the Islamic societies. But now one culture they Sierra Leone. How then they bill us? Na levuma, na so then they bill am na kamakuye. How then they cook cassava leaf na cambia, na so then they cook na bont. The only difference may be one side they put okra, the other side put cacao, young cacao. Where you hear somebody Kamara is not attached to any ethnic group. Because Kamara is across all our ethnic groups. It's even in Guinea, it's in Liberia. Where Yarisi say are the same. Conte are the same. Bangura are the same. Now then things here they don't use for divide we, telling us the crap that we are different. Look at the number of ethnic groups where then they use the Kamara, Ture, Bangura, Sila, Kuroma, Bundu, Bunduka, Kalon, Jawara, Sise, Fofana, all. If we really mean to change Sierra Leone, now some of the things then this where people then they talk over tell and say, hey, we don't have place for this anymore in this society. Una try stop this. Una stop them. In a country, we say every district get a place so then called Sumbuya. Una they preach division. Una don't find out what in Sumbuya mean. Every district in Sierra Leone has a place called Sumbuya. As close as mile 38 coming to the western area, there is a Sumbuya. Lunge, there are Sumbuyas. Putloko, Cambia, Bombali, Kono, all get Sumbuya. Ebo, what's wrong with we head in a salon? You're not coconuted, according to our Emerson say. If we're not so coconuted, let we try begin find a way for come together. Let put we country on the correct footing. Party politics, let put aside first. It no matter if you're not SLPP, it no matter if you're not APC. If you think say Sierra Leone is a place that you call home, if you think say Sierra Leone is a place that should be made comfortable, let us all come together and ask, what can we do and how shall we do it? What can we do and how shall we do it? We need a lot of revisions. Would the Allah say we constitution not good? Not all constitution not good, now we hate them, now the problem there. If we get for revise and amend, now within the inside we hate. Now for revise and amend. Are the problem there? And at the challenge una find out. Una look the constitution of Guinea, look the constitution of Ghana, look Nigeria, all over Africa, Senegal. Compare them to the constitution of Sierra Leone. You will see ours may be much better. It's not our constitution. It's our mentality. It's our social psychology that is wrong. And you're unfortunate, the people they put into leadership, they not get the ability for sit down and say, oh, now that I'm here, what can I do to change this mentality? What can I do to change this psychology? Of course, we don't hear plenty rhetorics. President Momo in time will be the all about constructive nationalism. Fine time, good time. What was done? Little. Tijan Kaba came and told us our problem is Badat. What did he do about it? Little. Ernest Koma came, he formed an institution, call it Attitudinal Behavior Committee. He failed to take that up and make it into something that would have been a legacy for him. If only been pushed small. Say, Lord, make this into a commission. Let we equip them such that we go able to do research. We go look at we culture. We look at we psychology and everything and find a roadmap we go take we forward. That would have been a very big legacy and it not been for cost much. This one come new direction. In this direction, now when they say Pakpango, okay. And exchange me, we need for sit down and consider as a people. We need for face the truth. The truth is, we have to put aside the pettiness, what they call political party sentiments. That will look at Sierra Leone and see what thing for do for make Sierra Leone into a better place. If we not do that, we picking them, then go ask question. And then question they no go day in with favor. Will be judged badly. Will be judged badly. And another thing, if we're asking those questions, one thing we'll get for take out of the matrix that the solution by military means is not going to pay any one of us going that route. I never pay nobody. It will just make we maybe like another Somalia or worse. And above all, those of you who think fighting each other is the means to survival, on therefore begin understand, say, this is the 21st century. In the 21st century, technology rules. Not today on a bunga, man fet on a been the fet first and they work now. Now if we now start fet yanda, then go exterminate certain areas. So it's in our best interest to sit down as a people and ask, what do we do? How do we do it so that we can go forward and may leave a legacy for generations yet unborn? Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, sir. How you doing, pa?
They do fine, do very
You
fine,
get
my
me? You get me
brother.
fine?
I am doing very fine because I'm doing what I'm destined for, talking to my people. It's
Good,
my
sir. Thank you.
destiny I'm creating, talking to the people of Sierra Leone to wake up and do what is right without having recourse to fighting. That's part of my destiny. And it's going to be done before I leave this earth. You laugh.
It's good to.
You laugh.
It's good to. It's good to hear.
It's going to happen, Bafode.
Yes, sir.
Bafode,
Yes, sir.
we are spirits of different frequencies. My frequency is convinced that change is going to happen in Sierra Leone. And it's not going to be with any military force. Go ahead, sir. Welcome.
Yes. So before I go on the other, first of all, you see this thing where you talk about in the very beginning about the president in travel,
Mm-hmm.
the itinerary. You know, say Naimbi don't be my question in a lot of forums for make we if we don't get a responsible opposition or a party where they look at issue. Therefore, don't get an itinerary of how much they don't have per year, how much they don't able to know the cost because as alone, they know government not be transparent.
You go know the
Because we,
cost. You
how you
dey
gonna
know
know?
the cost. That aircraft where the charter, that responsible company, they must give.
No, then don't talk say
Mm-hmm.
each way it will cost around 150,000, but that's
Yeah,
not
they
the only
will
cost.
tell us how many times he has chartered them. They are obliged to do that.
Yes, so no, then
Ethically.
go then go block and then do one, Mr. Jallo.
Before they not deny. Not
No, I
deny.
say the government go block them because they know
Well,
what they are
government
doing.
go block not now. We pass through the government of Sierra Leone. Some of us operate
No.
outside the government of
What
Sierra
I try
Leone.
for say, what I go try for then go don't talk to them people here.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody when a salon person get interest, he ask una that information on a whole am.
Mm-hmm.
Then it go be in a criminal network they rent thing and it.
Well, then we will have another route to follow, Pafode.
No, I'm just trying to tell you, see, even when you can sit on a station, Keketoma, where they ask them, make sure the exact amount of this and people who they travel, this, now what you say. He say, well, if you force in one go, I know, may go to the Freedom of Information Act. Where you go there, then go give information. But you know, say they give you.
But you not get for go to Freedom of Information Act. The act is already there. It is my right to ask. I don't
I
have
know
to
say
make
that
a
you right.
special appeal for that. Pafode, I want to let you know one thing today, sir. Sierra Leoneans may accept nonsense from nonsense. Some of us have been exposed to higher levels. Where if I want information, I get them. I know the route for follow. I not even need for go to salon government.
Wait, I'll tell you back. You can always take say where they don't put that law there, then people will go adhere to that. But what do you mean I talk so? There are a lot of times where you don't hit me say this law say, this law say, this law they say. But Charles Magai, where he go ask them for almost and spend by the COI. What did they tell them? They say let's go to the Freedom of Information. Till today, they don't get an answer.
Well,
He challenge them say
reason why you not follow and beyond that, but there are other channels that would have been used. The government of Sierra Leone will be forced to provide that information before they.
Mr. Jallo, well, this team, I don't know how you go for achieve this because this year, a lot of things that happen in the
All
country.
right, okay.
People and they go ask, then they take the venture for go ask, they know they give them because they are not transparent people. This don't happen over and over.
Let's leave it at that.
Okay, so this year, me, I strongly believe. Look, Kamarimba just don't begin count this year. I don't count on about 15 trip, on about 14 trip inside this year. Then if you ask them, they don't get no. Even I don't remind them before me, I like accountability. Why they do me things then? I say, what you want for do back? Mr. Ajala, not to say we know the proposal. Some of we the propose, no, you just didn't for the talk. I propose say one of them, the forum they are waiting there. Now I say, when I get any accountability of people who die, they don't go shoot, try they don't kill. They say no, they get them, they don't get them. If they want to make something, oh, they kill Natumbo, they kill this, they not get an itinerary of all the human rights violations all happen at the country. They don't get them. So these are my problems that I have with the so-called opposition party. We don't need a governance. We not somebody who not just come like a, PMDC or Unity Party. They have been in governance. They get tools them. They get resources them for get all of the information here, put together. But they not get them. I don't talk. I'm becoming a concern. Say if the people in we say both way, each way na 150,000. We don't know how much they pay for the give per diem for the pocket money or the hotel them or waiting. Because anytime you can in England, anytime you can Europe, you need to come back until 1 weekend. I will know this back. US Manabi will only come back. Yeah.
I know all of what they talk about. What you understand?
Yeah.
But begin grumble say we not go get this, we not go get this. Now they ever change the situation as Sierra Leone. Except if you want to tell me say you believe in magic, cadabra. That one morning we go wake all things change. We are not believing. Maybe believe say we get for make effort, forget the information we need. And maybe believe say channels then we'll go use forget the information we'll need from the government of Sierra Leone.
I know they talk about any other information, no. When you talk about information for accountability, you will not get it in that country.
Right,
because there are a lot of people, Mr. Jallo, there are a lot of people who don't ask a lot of questions about government expenditure. Yes?
I will not go beyond this. But me no see any information where I want any sir able to get them.
Yeah, but I just say about the country who we don't follow.
Sierra Leone is not in another planet. Sierra Leone is on planet Earth.
The way then they operate, the way they are operating, any information we get for do accountability, you know go get them.
All right, sir.
Any information. We
Agree. Let no waste
Mr.
time
Talon,
on that.
law follow the audit report. When they talk about this, they talk about this. Even they talk about the chief minister, the first one. They go buy motoka them way not to $80,000. They go buy three motoka them. They know why they go ask them. They know they do. They know
Older
they do
than
'em.
they will buy 3 motor car, $80,000.
The first chief minister, that man,
But that was
Francis.
cheap. If you buy three
Which one?
motor car for 80,000, all
No, the one it
okay,
cost
each one.
each one. I go to go to each motoka. Na salon. Na salon. Now I go talk to them to the whole long poil. Anyway, now that's what I want first about the car. The first
Okay,
thing I get problem
Bavode.
with the
Bavode,
thing way, yeah,
when we're ready for get the information, we'll go get them roots, then they will go follow the information, they go come out.
it will be a nice thing. So why the president travel, I always talk why he not care?
Mhm.
Now because in Sierra Leone, we not get any way we will hold the leaders them accountable at the polls.
Well, I
The
have
leader,
said that indirectly. Say, if we get bad leaders, now we responsible because of the way they think.
yes,
I have said
yes.
that.
And now then self don't make people don't believe say this na my party. You don't need to ask question. Then they do bad thing because now you make you no care. Come on, look the nonsense trip the way they go. Now I don't come back ocean. We don't get a marine minister, minister of fisheries. Huh? Why be say all side na you dey go energy conference on you, ocean conference on you.
One day we go know the reason why they go all their meeting then
And when you go there, they give speech to them. You know the time now for give speech them way you
then
come
they
back
get
now for time.
audience, then they listen and then they laugh inside the heart. You know, Sabi with man
When
also.
you turn back water no day, you cannot go home and solve the water problem.
With man they give audience, we talk what you want talk, then they laugh, sure right, but talk you. They
The,
quote him, the
the,
man say for Fatamu. You
the,
say that care. With man not care. Yeah.
when you turn back. So the other thing one notify what you make you talk about peaceful transition. I read back the other day, Sankara mentioned that talk day. Oh, we go to wake power, but we no want no alahala or possible die or injure. I go tell you now, say,
Mhm,
inside Africa,
mhm,
inside Africa,
mhm,
the leaders them, the way they want power desperately, the way they sit on there for
mhm.
pull and commodity, you know, go ever be peaceful.
But you know, be see what happened in Liberia with Charles Taylor. Was it not a peaceful transition?
No, well, then it's different.
Yeah, no, well,
It's
you did
different.
not know.
Taylor was accused to be behind the wall where you want to be done. So now make it say,
Paddy, 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 the condition of Charles Taylor and the accusations behind Charles Taylor, the same accusations have been made in Sierra Leone. But the reason why maybe Sierra Leone they not go that route through and go it, now because there is nobody to replace. In Liberia, there was a Mosoya and a group of Liberians ready to take the mantle for national unity government, then do certain things, then conduct elections. Salon will not get that group there. The only group who for do that, then they in the Sare, APC. You
yeah,
know, not to everything we get for talk na them place here. Okay? Not to everything we
no,
get for talk now.
Mr.
We'll talk
Taylor,
half, we'll left half.
what you mean once, what you mean to talk about this year?
Mhm.
If people can continue for say they will take power, they will do
Well,
it
you know, they
peacefully.
take power, they demand the power will belong to you because that's
Yeah,
what
yes, I know. I know. This is Mr. Taylor. You say you can be very technical.
you they demand
you
the
say,
power will
you
belong to
say,
you.
you say, is this teacher? So that's all that can fail we. Where you write something, you know, go they reduce the marks them. They say that time
I'm
not
not
drop.
only a teacher, but I'm also a politician who has been elected in a very critical country where every word we talk, then they interpret and 7, 8, 9, 10. So
So
they talk you on we sabi waiting for talking a public. Me no to like they una lie politicians na salon where they go and lie. Then they feel say then they convince people. There are things I wouldn't say here, there are things I would say. But for all I know, if there was an organized group with sober minded, there would have been a change in Sierra Leone.
that's quite clear. What do you mean want me to try to tell you?
Mm-hmm.
For make it pull somebody like Julius Maada beyond power. I don't see
Who
the
is
possible way.
he?
No, wait now.
I in Bongara man Kabudu we get. If they know what to do, why are they not taking on the Guineans? That was a simple question.
Because the Guinean they hold gun them.
If they not get gone, Salon Army not get gone.
People like
Salon Kamajo not get gone. Why they not taking Guineans?
left them thing in the
You know so therefore, man who need a prove away company can meet you from outside. Not the way you have tell you say Lego me, you slap him. They say you know man. Ebo, if you have tell you say you Lego me, you slap him. If he say na that show say you know man. It only show manhood where somebody come on and treat car attack you.
Yeah, no, the way you did, the way you did, I just want to say, where you want to take that power, where you want to take that power from Julius Maada Bio, or mean, I not say by force, so like where they say they don't vote, where the person no one give power, they say no one give power at all.
Mm-hmm.
So for pull come that person day na Africa,
Mm-hmm.
na by force. That person where they talk say, oh, we don't want shed blood, oh this that, oh that. It is not going to be.
Well,
it's not going to
what
happen.
is shed blood? What do you mean? With people that are already highly traumatized, it will be stupid to start anything there that will affect the ordinary man. Bafude, let me tell you today, with the little knowledge we get about security issues, military issues, if they want to take out Julius Maada Bio, then they take her out when I know they know. After they don't care him, then they announce they don't care and go. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
The man is so exposed. I'll tell you, they're not treat. If they want him out, they will just lock him in a room somewhere where they can't conference. That's the end of story. Don't left them here. What's the what they say? Let we talk to people them, let them wake up. I don't believe say we need for shed innocent blood in Sierra Leone for change Sierra Leone. But if there is any sober-minded team to take over Sierra Leone, they tell him, time out for you, go away, he want make resistance. Now they tell him, I go no say God not to constable. Oh, left before them.
Yeah. So the thing why the devil in there. Yeah. For the thing why the devil talking there is anybody where they try for make any action for make there be electoral accountability in Sierra Leone. That person need for prepare for be a bit harder in the stance. Because when they count the law just now, we get the crooked judiciary
but we don't need to take a case to the judiciary as it is right now. Okay? There are all legal justifications not to go to the Sierra Leonean judiciary. So now left down there, yeah?
Yeah. So now that's what the devil say. So anybody when they talk say no they admire that Pascal Sankara, he admire Samura. That soft
Samura
stance.
is not a factor.
No, I mean, another time for toxic. That's talk, Mr. Jallo. How you go
If
go?
Samuel been for succeed, like he don't succeed. Now 3 years so they pa.
No,
Today
I
the
mean, I don't even
almost.
talk of.
Today the 9th,
um,
not so. The
eh,
23rd of this month, they make 3 years where this thing happen.
Me, I know say not going for succeed. We just dey wait for let. Wait, then he tell me say it be possible. By
One,
I
may not
I
the
dey go.
trading then say.
No, I
One,
mean him
two,
Sambura.
there are
There,
things I know that I'm not at liberty to say publicly.
no, I'm talking of him. In camp.
Well, let they continue for blindfolding, say, let not seek
Yes.
good
Yeah.
advice.
Yes. In camp, we in the talk.
Let
There
continue
is
for
not.
the
We know
blindfolding
say
self.
there is no way go succeed, but it get people away. It's so look so gullible for believe them. Say what they talking are true. Because me 30 day they ask how they don't explain. They just believe say it will be possible. We want to know how
Bafode,
how how we get to go
Bafode,
about. Yeah.
if you get issue with your wife, you go call the god mommy and god daddy. Now then they can't drab the you house or drab the woman house. Huh?
Normally not.
That's a them business. Them business now for can't talk case. If they're not
Yes.
able to talk case, then they left the one the owner then duty for drab Buddha, then they drab in house. Not so.
Mm.
Well, that's what we have. International community. Now let God daddy, God mommy.
No,
Not so
but
then they
let me
can't
try.
change government. Now we get
No,
for say we
let,
want change. Then they will say
Mr.
this
John,
is what should
let me
happen.
try small. In the case of Salon, let me try small. Which may I say so?
Mm.
If they can put the government table where government sign paper say, then go see the result there, and from there and then they will make
When I
recommendation.
don't
Then
see
I
the
open.
results,
No, I mean it depends on how they go to about the negotiations and the
they're not showing
investigation what
our
they do.
results now. They don't make new district.
No, no, I did, Mr. John, do I left.
They're not showing our results. They don't announce
Yes.
to swamp at the tripartite recommendations. They don't begin implement. Now they don't go make new districts. Let the beat go on.
And anyway, those are that one I want to say in connection to that, say that for anybody who think say, oh, no one kill somebody,
No,
oh, no
we
one
not
spill
get for
blood.
each day, per 4 day, per 4 day.
No,
We not get
okay,
for, I
Mr.
want let you know that say, we not get for each side, innocent people they die. But if anybody will then say come out, and come out, you try for create trouble. If they have to take you down, they will take you down.
you remember what happened in Senegal?
I remember.
A lot of people died because the president he talks say he want do election this, he want postpone election, this and that. Where people and die, then kill, Salon, we will get one as and kill one of scatter. No,
Remember, that's so. No one die, but you prefer for die painfully.
yeah. Salon,
Because
Senegal
if
them they
if
kill.
you they run from bullets, they prefer for the hungry and sick, where they take you 6 years for die slowly and painfully. Then now they tell you how they think.
Even like Guinea, the way then they protest, Guinea then they protest and they kill and they come back the next day. Now only Salon we see them shoot one. That protest you don't know. I don't see several protest
Now
Salon.
so
We see
now
them
one go heaven, but
we,
now one die.
anyway, the last point I want to make, you
Mm-hmm.
talk this about you mentioned the same document we always talk about the constitution. I note one thing this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did do because when you talk, then say this thing they want out so this district or waiting when they want out. Then they call out some children and talk. Then they call I don't call them statutory
Statutory instrument.
instrument.
Mm-hmm.
We then call out them. You we not really walk out them. You where they challenge them. They say knife for cow the 2/3. So I don't meet that in the world.
That's not what the
You
law says.
You now so they start. They say they put am to 21 days. They put them. Anybody will challenge them.
Bafode, that's not what the law says.
Okay, what did the law say about the statutory documents that
The law
instrument?
say if you
Yeah.
want to make a change, before you dey apply that change, if you don't make a statutory instrument, if you don't gazette them, wey mean say the public for be aware say this thing is about to happen, then if you carry and go parliament, within 21 days, if they don't vote against it, then it becomes law. You see, now be careful how then they interpret laws to win a Sierra Leone. Okay? The statutory instrument for don't come before they make that announcement where they make. Now I
No, I
make
know
the
that
last
day.
programmer say that announcement illegal and it is
I
illegal.
know. I know say illegal. I just dey try for tell you about not to this one specifically.
Now
I
so
just dey
the
try for tell you say
constitution say a
no. My bone of
statutory
contention here
instrument
is
for going to parliament,
yes.
if within that 21 days nobody not vote against them, you know, get that 2/3 majority, then it becomes a law.
Mr. Jala, Wale get me point.
I
My
get
point
your
is not
point. I want to let you understand
yes.
the
I don't get you clearly.
procedures. Now the
Yes.
procedure me they talk about.
Yes. Okay. Let me tell you. The election, the census where we do the last time again, that midterm. Now the same way they do, where they get for goes pass again, can do the proclamation to the president, then gazette them,
Yes, I
and
know
so
they
then pass.
deny that. They don't misuse and abuse the laws several times.
No, I say like what they do so this time around. And the same way they may do the 2021 midterm.
Now the same thing what
Where
they say. What I
where
want
they
let you
remind them,
understand, not what in them do, what in them not do me concern, but now the procedures now me concern, but that
but
same thing they now the same
mm,
wrong procedures then follow, and people sat down and keep quiet. You know what do? These guys are getting their way with things. Now because people are not serious for tell them the truth.
Mr. Jello, you still don't understand my problem here. I'm not talking about the bending of the me they try for telling us say
Mm-hmm.
if they go through the procedure correctly, now that they try for talk about now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say then do again, like how they reverse the census strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Then come now, then do the right procedure until then gazette them, then when they proclaim them, then gazette them, they come out in a parliament and can't lay them. Then do the right thing. The bone of contention here is where the law see crooked na that constitution. Then say you would challenge them, now for count the 2/3. Now look at it say which partner the world where she say somebody count the law where the one say for can't kill people them. You would count them. Not when they count the 2/3. Now you would say no let not be. Now they count the 2/3. Who say don't see them?
Avode,
Now only saloon.
Avode,
Yes. Because the one away from this constitution, the APC, they may think they're going to power forever. Now make them put that crooked law there.
Avode. I'm not talking
Why get
about
the
APC or SLPP here. I'm talking about
no,
what
now they count
affects
the
Sierra Leone.
constitution. Now they count that constitution.
That constitution was forced on Sierra Leone because the British, they may make them a condition, say, before we go able get the international community for coming, we forget a multi-party constitution. As I always say, I was party to the formulation of that constitution. I know the constitution will be in table, and I know the constitution where would they use now. And I know say people have been there in the discussion of that constitution where today na kanka warm than SLPP. So it's not about APC and SLPP. Now therefore divide Sierra Leone into those two useless
Mr. Jallo,
clans.
something in there I can put some point there clearly. You know get. And not they put some to
I know they
APC and
see things the way they see them. That's what
I
I'm
say,
saying.
yeah,
I don't look at Sierra Leone in terms of APC, SLPP.
I say them, the one them will be there in power. We like the law the way SLP makes right now, like the cyber law, the waiting again, then they don't make the anti-terrorism bill, they need a power. Then they feel safe because they need a power, they not go ever accommodate and they not get for affected. Until they come out, then go in at the other
Well, it's
side,
fine.
now you go better. Now this is time for talk about
It's
the
fine.
APC count. I count the law. You know, you count the law. They want count the law. You won't count and the whole world where you count anything in parliament. Now you for get the majority for defend your what you count. No, they say now they can't put her for 21 days. Where you put her for 21 days, somebody no vote against her. Is that not crooked law? That is a crooked law. Meanwhile, I get that point today. So they are vex for say. So
I'll
you
show
go count
you.
any
I'll
time.
show you this thing where you they talk because I want to get and clear.
Nobody they clear to me. I don't get the law. Now
Look
my point now you know the get.
look section 108. You they see them?
I will see I'm
Subject to the provision of this section, Parliament may alter this constitution. 2. A bill for an act of Parliament under this section shall not be passed by Parliament unless, before the first reading of the bill in Parliament, the text of the bill is published in at least 2 issues of the Gazette, provided that not less than 9 days shall elapse between the first publication of the bill in the Gazette and the second publication, and the bill is supported on the second and third readings by votes of not less than 2/3 majority of Parliament. This same rule is what applies to statutory instruments. So side and say, you the opposer and I for get 2/3 majority. But for the law, let's listen to what people and they say.
No, not to listen people they say. That is what has been happening.
And that is wrong. That does not make it right.
Mr. Jello,
Almost of members of parliament get correct political education before.
No, before you read this before you read this one, you just don't tell me, say, what you have out now, so it be say, where they don't make a proclamation.
Then for Gazette
yes, the Gazette time, they go out on a parliament, can only for 21 days. You will vote against them, you forget 2/3.
No, I'm not telling you to vote against them. I say for day, within 21 days, if they not vote on them, then automatically they become law. But the procedures of how for vote for now read to Isojis now.
Yes, but the votes now they say if will be
not to then say now the constitution now they read to issue, not to then say, how they operate on then say
No, now one may be specific with me, Mr. Jallo. The bill, you're talking here about bill, but me, I'm talking about statutory instrument.
A statutory instrument is a bill that is passed in Parliament for allow you for do certain actions in a statute or a law. And according to our constitution, you get them through that procedure what I just read through. Statutory instrument, not a special law. Now a bill where they pass for make you say, okay, I don't get allowance for make this action where they na the law. Like now, if you want to form a district, you get to use the statutory instrument procedure. You get to go to Parliament, seek permission from Parliament by having the consent of Parliament that, okay, you can create districts. And that bill, that statutory instrument, has to come from the office of the presidency because that is what is indicated in the Local Government Act. They not say Minister of Interior, they say the President. But for they not to hear say me they talk. Sierra Leone they talk for.
No, I know.
And anything where they can't talk here, they do the research. We have a lot of idiots misleading Sierra Leone. Then they go public, they lie to the people then because they know say the people they not get time for research.
Hello, you see, even the other problem why they face back on this document constitution we talk about.
Mhm.
I don't try for read them. Plenty things them even on the website them where they consult, they are contradictory statement on.
The
I
web,
will not. Who's what?
the Constitution Day, the commentaries on the Constitution Day. This why they show you so. Now the Constitution in PDF, not to commentaries. And
No,
the
I know. It's one
Constitution
the one that.
document itself. Nobody
Yeah,
alters it. Nobody.
yeah,
A
yes. And
document
they
with
try for.
nobody not the alter. How then be make am
who- who-
1991? Now so it dated today. Any amendment
Oh,
where they don't make a day, then go show them.
okay. Because I get a lot of documents. Then yeah, when a constitution, they try for tell me whose website you get that one from.
If you want, I go send them to you. It's downloadable.
Yes, I don't get because the one the way I get, then you look, you read the same thing, the number where you see under or the section, not in this, they not be the same on the other one.
And
Anyway,
now
I just
get sites them where then do commentaries on the constitution. I am sure now that you read.
the
Then get
thing where I
websites them.
before I dey go, I the one for let you be clear on this year.
Mhm.
First, you should have been tell me say before you read so you shouldn't be
I don't
I
send them
be
to
tell.
you now. WhatsApp.
Yes. Before you read what you read so, commission go one take me time for read them because I may ask so anything I don't send them to me. Me say now as they read so now me say they read.
Go ahead. But no
as
more say anything I read Panam, I know the reason why them put on there.
yeah, I know me, I know the contest on that. The only thing is that now the law they on paper what they interpret to be when they apply.
So then they
You don't think what
misinterpret.
you don't
Then
think
they
where are they everybody.
misinterpret the laws then as well. You know now feel say now interpret then the interpreter.
You see the problem back way them people there get. Now we they don't listen to nobody, the parliamentarian them.
Well, it's
Because
fine for them.
if I can't read this thing, I just know. So yeah, you try for contact any of them people and they will make you ask them who side the bullish idea. Say, work out a statutory document. If we just can put them to if nobody no vote against them. When I say we tell me this no, so they say I be same
I
understanding we
not
get
tell
with
you
the dialogue.
say that you not vote against. I say if for day
You
21 days,
no,
if they
you
not
say if
vote on them,
no me
if
you
they
say
not
if
vote
pass
on
me
them,
no you will tell me say pass me Miss Pico. You say if them put her for 21 days until them vote against them. If you vote against them, I read that word then. Well, now make say maybe a mistake you say.
I
But
not
before
say
you read,
against. I say if they not vote on them, if they not
I
vote
go
on them,
maybe you go
then
listen back
automatically it don't become law.
maybe you go listen back a little, but me I will say I be heard that
Okay, I
statement
go
there.
listen and back.
Yeah. Yeah. I be heard that statement. So now that day now I'm interest this net way I read that statement there. I've been so upset for no say people that will put that kind of law and they say you will out something not even for defend them. Now the other person can't defend them. That's
I'm
wrong
not thinking
anyway.
I may talk that maybe now that's how yeah.
Well, I don't tell you say you go look that
Okay, I go
go read
listen.
that statement.
I
You
go
go listen to that
listen
statement.
what you talk.
Yes, I always let listen now because na but when you read now you read different something to me. Now make I glad the way you say don't way you
But
don't
me
say for
no
me this
say
year.
the statutory instrument now enforce them for do before then they can make announcement about district. And I know say before then they pass that stage, if for don't they on Gazette, the public for don't see them. Then they Gazette them
Okay.
for public view because they want public opinion through the members of parliament.
Well, now
Anyway,
this number get for this network, Sajalo.
okay, sir. Somebody been they try for talk briefly where you been come large, see if
Okay.
I go get them for come online.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes, I will go talk when Wednesday. this man is busy. He will get chance for talk maybe on another time because we already don't do 1 hour 56 minutes. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Kelvin Conte, thank you for coming. Abu Mansari, G4, Khadija, who again? Alaji Sise, Memuna Johnson, my brother Mr. Timbo, Balu Bangura, my pupil, Mr. Williams, and all thank you for come. And I think we don't do the job for do today. Do ya? Una the new people that when they come, when they ask una for subscribe to this channel, like the videos, and help me for share them. This is an education platform. Here, we are not talking partisan politics. We are talking about Sierra Leone and waiting for do for make Sierra Leone a better place. Now we all responsibility for do that. And I thank you for coming. We will come again on Wednesday. For now, a good night.
Now we diamond in our ground. Gold they flow, but we they suffer long. Green hill them rise from the sway, but belly dry now the mango tree. Big man they chop, we they survive. Them sell we dream, we the strive. Who side the money, land so blessed. Riches they not grown, but we no get rest. We hand them empty, we voice them sore. Tell me why, oh tell me why we poor. Blood not the ground, why we don't know. Hand tight, see them no grow. Word them feel like evening sun. Youth they run, but hope now they come. Bridge them broke, water wide. Dream them drown deep, now the tide. Beside the money, land so blessed. Riches they not grown, but we no get rest. We hand them empty, we voice them so. Tell me why, oh tell me why we poor. Diamond to shine, but better still dry. Gold they glitter, but it no get fire. Big man talk sweet, but poison they. Song for freedom, we know they hear they. Who side the money, land so blessed. Riches they not run, but we no get rest. We hand them empty, we voice them so. Tell me why, oh tell me why we poor. Picking eye, reflect the sky. Hope not die, we still they try. Rich land, empty hand, we they endure. Wait for answer, heart them pure. Picking a night, reflect the sky. Hope no die, we still the try. Rich land, empty hand, we endure. Wait for answer, heart them pure. Oh no, who go speak for the voiceless? Oh yeah. The system they broken is lawless. Then they use the power for oppress, oppress. Mama cry for the picky where them put to rest. These streets they red like the sunset. Oh yeah. Bodies that fall, but we not forget. The women them cry, them pain at the silence. Who go fight for justice in this violence? Oh leaders, what the love for the nation? Why you not they bring with tribulation? Them they kill with dreams with oppression. Sierra Leone, we need salvation.